Vercel contacts me, I get scared.
Flashback.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Alright, so here's what went down. I just wanted to get one of my own TikTok videos because I was the original creator.
It's not going to be that easy for him.
But all they allowed me to do was to download a crappy version with the TikTok logo as a watermark. I was trying out these services that allowed you to download them without the watermark, but then the quality was still super bad. So I was watching my own TikTok in the app, and there the quality was super good and no watermark. So I figured there must be somewhere that the app is downloading these high quality videos. With some googling.
Google? Goo-goo? Gagoo? Gigoo? Go? Keep saying baby words, Peter. You're onto something.
With some googling, I found out that there was, and I got the link to one video without the watermark and in high quality. But this was not my video, this was some random video. In the URL of that random video, I could see that there was an ID. I figured that if I can just find this ID for my video, then I'll be done, right? But TikTok, of course, thought of this. So the ID that's being used for the crappy version is not the same ID that's being used for the high quality version. We can think of this as a public ID and the private ID that the app uses. But my worry was still that the app had a way of telling the backend that this is the original TikTok app asking and that it would be blocked. But by doing this test of the random video, I saw that it's all public. But there was still the issue of connecting the public ID to the private ID. And this was not an easy task. I think I spent 3 or 4 hours just digging in different backend servers, looking at different metadata endpoints, and I was looking at thumbnail links. I was trying to come up with any way possible that I could post a public ID and get the private ID in the response. And I was close to giving up when I finally found an endpoint. I won't be able to share what endpoint because I don't want to give away this hack to anyone else. I'm not sure if I would get in trouble by doing that, but I won't do it. So I finally had a way to post the public ID and get back a response. And deep in the payload, I could dig out the private ID. This got me so hyped that before I knew it, I had actually built a site, remixed the TikTok logo, and also bought a domain for that site, taketalk.com, and also deployed it to Vercel. But then, when I was going to tell everyone on the internet, hey, look what you can do, this is awesome, I started looking at the terms and agreements of TikTok, and that got me a little bit scared because I learned about the word infringement, for example, and that sounded a bit scary. So I decided to not tell anyone. It was still public though, I didn't take it down, I just thought it can be there and maybe I'll use it at some point in the future. So around 3 months go by, I don't really think about this site. I used it maybe once or something. So eventually Google finds my site, right? And they start to list it. People starts to come in to my site. What I'm guessing happened is that TikTok is watching all the traffic to these private links with the private IDs. And they see that the origin should only be their own app or their own other services. So when they see taketalk.com doing requests towards those endpoints, that's a flag for them. So they figure out who owns taketalk.com. They see that it's hosted on Vercel. They contact Vercel. They tell them, oh, you're hosting this illegal site, please do something about it. Vercel contacts me, I get scared, I take it down. TikTok wins, but that's fine. But overall, isn't it a success if you build something and you get an email from a big corporation asking you to take it down? I mean, it's something, right? For me, it was a pretty fun experience actually. And all I can do now is just happy-go-lucky, hope I never hear from TikTok again basically. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.